Hi everyone, welcome back to Dozen Cats. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you may be in the world. This is the Rise and Shine Daily Reading for December the 7th, 2022. As always, the Rise and Shine Daily Reading is meant to put a little spring in our steps, some food for thought, some gentle guidance, something to help us as we navigate throughout the day. As it is a general message, it may not resonate with everyone. So if it does resonate, please do claim it. If it does not, leave it behind. Thank you kindly to all of the new subscribers to the channel. Thank you to my existing subscribers. I am most grateful and appreciative of all of your continued support. So thank you kindly. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up and leave me a comment. Let me know if the reading resonated. Today's Advent calendar submission I had planned, and then something happened that I wanted to share with you. So it's a little video that I took. It's only a minute long, and because today is a full moon, I thought it was really kind of appropriate, and so I hope that you enjoy this, and we will discuss on the other side of the video. So here we go, my friends. So here is the base of the tree. This is the tree skirt, and underneath this blue section here that you can see, when I back up, you can see there's like a hump here, and I'm talking about this blue section right in front of me here. Right here. The reason that there's a hump in a tree skirt is because Charlotte has decided that, as she often does, that going under the tree skirt is the place to be. Let's see if we can get her out of there. Sweetheart? What are you doing? You gonna come and visit? Hey? Cats. So, as you can see from the video, I walked into the living room and noticed that there was this ginormous sort of hump in the tree skirt, and I knew in an instant who it was and what they were doing. And so the reason why I said it was so appropriate, because of the full moon, is the moon card in the tarot deck, as I often say, has several meanings to me. One, it can light up the path, so it can illuminate things that you wouldn't otherwise see. Two, it can show you that the things that you thought you were seeing are not actually there. Or three, it can highlight something like right in front of you. And recently, I have been seeing a lot of memes out there and different posts on social media about cats and Christmas and trees, specifically, where people have their Christmas trees with one ornament at the top, or the Christmas tree attached to the ceiling or surrounded by a cage. Funny statements like, you tune in and the cat's sitting there in front of the tree's knocked over, everything's all over the floor, and they're like, thank God you're home, the tree fainted. Which is just hysterical to me. We've never had a problem with the tree yet. Last year we did have one instance where the tree was sort of leaning to the side, so someone was into it. They are curious, but the point that I'm making with this is it reminded me very much of the moon card, because when I seen that hump, I had all kinds of horrible scenarios in my head that if I didn't approach it quietly, the tree could be knocked over and everything, would be all over the place. And there she was, just living her best life, doing what she loves to do. No harm intended. And she got out and she was fine, and the tree was fine, and everything was okay. And I ended up having a good little giggle over the whole thing. And so sometimes things are not always as they seem. Now, this particular full moon is in Gemini, and we may feel in this time that our patience are being tested, which is not always a bad thing or a negative thing. This full moon is synced up with Mars, which is the planet of action, which will inspire us to make things happen, which, you know, we could all use a little inspiration sometimes to encourage us to be our most productive versions of ourselves. And this new surge of getting things done may cause you to feel or the need to be more direct with people than you normally would be. So to remember to always be kind. Neptune is also in the mix here, and so that may have us pondering or thinking or wondering about what our perfect life might be. You know, like if I just could move to Hawaii, you know, and get out of the cold, everything would be great, which then starts a whole list of 55,000 other questions as to how you're going to make that happen, for an example. So just a few little bits about that full moon. I would love to hear if you all have any funny animal stories about the holidays, and walking out and seeing that tonight literally had me in fits of giggles for hours. It was just adorable. So I'm glad I caught that on video. All right, my friends, here we go. Let's toss some cards and let's do this reading. So this is for the full moon for December the 7th. We're using the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot as well as a bunch of oracle cards here. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know for the collective, please, for the full moon on December the 7th, 2022? Okay, so the first card has come out, and we have New Beginnings, the Dreamer card, the Fool card in the traditional tarot. We had that yesterday. The cards are flying, friends. We've got the Six of Earth coming out next, or the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Knight of Air. We've got the Chariot. Lovely. We've got the Page of Air on the bottom of the deck. So we've got, you know, the Fool card, new beginnings, new opportunities, you know, sort of venturing out. This is feeling protected, believing in yourself, right? New possibilities. The Six of Earth, or the Six of Pentacles, this is about giving and receiving. It's about generosity. It's about charity. You know, working together, that kind of idea, right? We have the Knight of Air. This is an energy of someone who is determined and motivated. So very much like the energy that I described that is coming in with this full moon. Someone who is sort of standing in their truth and, you know, making a plan and getting things done, which is lovely. We have the Chariot here. The Chariot is about victory. It's about speed. It's about willpower, success. Can even be about travel. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Air. Again, this is another card of speaking our truth, being very analytical, which will help in sort of ticking those things off of the checklist that we're going to be making, according to what I found out about this full moon. This also speaks to us about being outspoken, which also ties into the full moon information in terms of us possibly being more direct with people. So I feel like this is a continuation a little bit from yesterday with the new beginnings, right? Working together, giving and taking, sort of tying into the whole patience thing, right? Like we've got to give the effort to be able to get the reward back, right? Being dedicated and determined and motivated and inspired to do our due diligence, check our facts, do our research, put in the work. And if all of that happens, we're going to have success. Things are going to happen quickly for us. And the overlying energy with the Page of Air, this truthful, analytical, outspoken sort of vibe, is the vibe of, getting things done, standing in it and owning it, right? Like, look at what I just made happen because I, pushed the stool out and got up and motivated and inspired myself. All right, so we're moving on to the Moonology deck. For our first oracle card to come out. We have balance spirituality balance spirituality and practicality, right? Balance, we need balance. We all need balance. We all always need balance. Balance is good, right? Balance helps to keep everything flowing smoothly. This card turns sideways over in the deck, and we have the Star card, which is beautiful. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. So because you are getting up and you are feeling motivated and inspired, because you're checking things off of your list, because you're making things happen, you're making progress, you are clearing out, right? You're sort of stopping the hamster wheel and you're clearing out. You're finding that balance. It always makes you feel good. I don't know about you guys, but when I was a little kid, we used to clean our rooms on Saturday, and when I was finished cleaning my room every Saturday, I ended up having a nap. And it wasn't because I was tired, but it's because I felt so cozy and so comfortable, right? I cleared out my space and I was able to just sort of bask in that. All right, we have the Sloth and Digital Detox. Recalibrate, reset, and recharge, which A, is really important always for our self-care. B, especially during the holidays. And with this energy of the full moon, people testing our patience or us feeling the need to let someone know our opinion or our thoughts, it might be a good idea to maintain a balance about the social media kind of thing. Like, time yourself out a little bit from the phone. Spend some time in front of the TV, watching a great movie or a comedy. Spend some time with friends. Go for a walk. Listen to some music. Read a book. Take a bath. All of those kinds of things can be super helpful. And in the end, you'll feel a lot better off than scanning through the pages of social media. I would think. So, sorry about that, friends. So this to me is about if you feel like you're being pushed too far, right? Your patience is being tested to the limit. You're feeling like you need to say how you feel to someone, which, listen, it's great that we speak our truth, but sometimes it's not always a great thing. And so just make sure that we're doing our due diligence and assessing how we really feel, and is this really what we want to do before we react, right? Be proactive, not reactive, is what I want to say. All right, friends, our very last card here for today. I do want to mention that at 2 p.m. Eastern, I will be back with Tea Time with Ben from Beneficial Tarot. That's live today, so join us if you can for some readings and some laughs and good times. It's always a great time when Ben comes to visit. I so enjoy reading with him. And then on Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, we have our next segment in the interrogation series. And we have the wonderful and fantastic EQ, who is one half of the Soul Sister and has her own channel called The Wisdom of the Blue Lotus. And she joins us for that. I'm very excited that EQ is joining, so I hope you can tune in for that. Our last card is Moon in Capricorn, Accomplishment. Scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement. And so this is an outstanding card for the end of this reading, because if we find that balance, right, and look after ourselves, assess situations, put in the effort, right, then we will be making accomplishments. And so the oracle cards have mimicked the tarot cards, which is beautiful. And the last card of the oracle cards is about accomplishment, and the last card in the tarot is about victory and success, which is an accomplishment, I would think. So with that being said, lovely reading for today. I hope you have a wonderful day. I wish you many blessings, and until we see each other again, mwah! Bye for now.